Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is May 17th, 2018. And I'm rocking out to some Slick Rick from the album Art of Storytelling. I love this track right here. This is Street Talking featuring Outkast. Man, this is a smooth one right here. Hope you guys are doing well. I am packing up, ready to get out of here, head to New York. I'll see some of you guys out there at the Crypto Influence Awards going down today, 5 or 6 p.m. I think it's 5 p.m. But I'm excited, man. Hope you guys voted for me. Much appreciated if you did. I'll also be doing a meetup Friday at 7 p.m. over at the Chelsea Market in Midtown. If you guys are in town, make sure you come over and chat with me for a little bit. And hang out, have some gelato, eat some good food, and kick it, talk cryptos. We're going to be today talking about two topics, one being numerous reports coming from the Consensus Conference. It ended yesterday. People are disappointed. We're going to talk about that, and also some interesting comments from PayPal's chief finance officer regarding merchants and their tone and attitude towards cryptos. You'll be possibly shocked. I'm not, but we'll talk about that as well. But first, let's take a look at the market cap. Unfortunately, that bull run, the buying pressure, we haven't seen that yet following the Consensus Conference. I was actually hoping that we would get something during the conference as well. Didn't get that at all. But let's see what happens the following week. Let's see what happens over the weekend and into next week as people digest kind of what's going on and what happened at the conference. Hopefully we'll start to get some bids under the market, but on the hour, not all that great. 24 hours looking better, mostly green since, for the last 24 hours, but still deeply in the red over the 7-day period, which is expected. But it looks like we're coming back from some of those lows. A lot of 20%, 15%ers. Looks like we're trying to eke our way up out of that. Let's see what happens. The first little topic I'm going to talk about is Consensus. This is a Reddit post that I found regarding that, and this gentleman said here, Consensus 2018, it sucked. Here's why. So let's look at what he has to say here. And he says here, I went to Consensus this week and it sucked. By far the worst crypto conference I've been to. The networking was fine. Here's why the actual conference sucked. Talks were superficial and they didn't seem to know who their audience was. Sorry folks, normies are gone. Speak to your core enthusiasts. The whole presentation vibe was, let's bend over backwards for bankers and discuss how we're going to do it. I get that it's in New York, but come on. If the suits are here, let's discuss using their money to lobby Congress in favor of crypto instead of shorting the market. Thirdly, he says here, presenters rehash cliche after cliche. 90% of ICOs will fail instead of delivering into the fundamental problems facing cryptos, real world usage by the average Joe, scalability and centralization, etc. Not to mention how disorganized everything was. It was embarrassing for crypto. The market spoke. So there are a few people in the comments. I thought that was hilarious. This one guy here said YouTubers thinking they're massive celebrities now, posing like fucking glamour models. Twats. And then another guy says, are you talking about box mining and Superman? Man, so I've actually heard numerous reports about the conference. I'm not going to speak on one event that happened. I'll let that guy speak out on that in regards to him getting kicked out of the conference. That was wild. I don't know, man. I'm glad I didn't spend 2 racks on it. I don't think, honestly, there's any conference out there that is worth 2,000. 500 to 1,500, 500 to 1,000. But 2,000, and I think at the beginning was even more than 2,000. It was like 3,000, I believe. That is just nonsense. And I was talking to a person that I interviewed and we were talking about this. He went to the conference, and he's like, it's just $2,000, a little bit too much. And I said, I agree. I think these conferences should not be for big wigs, Wall Street, VC investors, angel investors, and stuff like that. Especially something like Consensus. It should be for the people. The ticket should be $1,000, no more than $1,500, for people to come, enjoy it, network, build the crypto community, not build the crypto investment community. So from what I'm hearing, horrible conference. It's unfortunate, man, because I don't like the direction we're going in cryptos in general. The community is just being tainted by private capital, VC, world, and Wall Street. It's just the same thing, all of it motivated by money. And I really think we need to reset and reconsider what crypto is, and build that core community, how it was when I got into cryptos 5 years ago. So, let me know your thoughts. Any of you who attended the conference, how was it firsthand? Let me know, and give me, how do you think we can improve as a community, improve conferences going forward? I think because this conference was sponsored by who, it was bound to be very corporate, very not engaged with the real community, the crypto community. So, man, it sucks. It sucks for people who were just normal people trying to network, meet other crypto enthusiasts. I feel sorry for you guys spending that much money, and it was a hot mess. So, I don't know, man. I hope I enjoy myself, and I think I will enjoy myself at this Crypto Influencers Award. But yeah, that I didn't have a good feeling about going to the conference this year. I'll say the International Bitcoin Conference was nice. That was a nice conference. I think that was about $500. I think that's the good price point right there for people. So you guys let me know. Like I said, I thought that was an interesting Reddit post. And again, I was talking to my man Ken Bozak. I call him Ken Beasy. He was at the conference. He actually spotted a scammer and blasted him on YouTube and Twitter. That was sweet. But yeah, he was saying it was horrible as well. And he's not the only person. I heard it from like 2 or 3 other people. So unfortunate, not a good look for cryptos. And we'll see what happens next year. I probably won't attend next year either, to be honest with you. But anyway, our other article for today is out of Cointelegraph, and it says here, PayPal CFO says merchants aren't interested in crypto due to volatility. And this is the headline caught my attention because I've been trying to get you guys to understand cryptocurrencies aren't good options to be a currency right now. It is entirely too volatile. And I really don't see that changing much because your most popular ones like Bitcoin, Litecoin, even Bitcoin Cash, even though they have a higher float as far as a number of tokens, the inherent issue is that over time, there's a fixed supply first. That's going to drive the price up more and more. And I think it will actually increase volatility as we get closer to, as the halvings occur in the mining pools. And I just think it doesn't set it up to be a great currency. We need a currency that is the opposite, not deflationary, but inflationary, like the fiat currencies we have today. So I don't know, we'll have to see what happens. But this article, I'm going to read a little bit of it, and I'll leave a link for you guys. It says here, PayPal CFO said in an interview with CNBC May 16th that the company doesn't see much interest in digital currencies because of price volatility threatens the viability of their merchants' businesses. Centralized payment service PayPal was a pioneer in accepting cryptocurrencies. Merchants could opt in to accept Bitcoin on the platform as far back as 2014 when Bitcoin was worth around $400. The CFO stated that PayPal currently doesn't see much interest in the digital currencies from their merchants, as the volatile nature of cryptocurrencies can cause contingent losses. So he goes on, this is quotes from him. If you're a merchant and you have, let's say, a 10% margin on a product that you sell and you accept Bitcoin, for example, and the very next day it moves 15%, you're now underwater on that transaction. You could have something that appeals to consumers, but if merchants don't accept it, it's of little value. Right now, we don't see a lot of interest from our merchants. And if you guys remember, I actually covered an article, Stripe. Stripe is one of the biggest payment API gateways in the industry right now. They dropped Bitcoin a while back because their merchants it wasn't being used, and I'm assuming the same reason. The price volatility just made it unattractive. So it goes on to say PayPal, which was launched in 1998, has 237 million registered active accounts. That's crazy, with a payment volume of 132 billion in the first quarter of 2018, up more than 30 billion since the first quarter of 2017. So what do you guys think? Are cryptos really even good for being a payment method? I don't know, man. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say no. I think it's more of a digital commodity. I've been preaching this for quite some time. To me, we're gonna have to see a cryptocurrency come to market. I'm not sure. There's so many cryptocurrencies out there. Maybe there is one, but a cryptocurrency that is inflationary in nature, at least a little bit, and it's controlled. That way, there's always a good supply of it, so price won't be as volatile. And also, over time, the price should actually kind of go lower or stay near, a particular price range. That's the only way we'll see cryptocurrencies work as currency. Because I'm not going to spend money, I'm not going to spend Bitcoin today if I know it's going to be worth 100x, 10x in a year, or even 5x in 6 months. So let me know your thoughts on that. I love to get your feedback on that. But I don't know, man. I'm just giving it to you on the real, people. On the real. If you guys have expectations of one day seeing Bitcoin being this payment gateway, it ain't happening. I'm telling you. And volatility is only one thing. There are other issues with Bitcoin in particular, speed and so on and so forth. But you guys let me know what your thoughts are on that. So that's pretty much it for today, ladies and gents. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. I'll see some of you in New York Friday, possibly even today. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out. Holla.